Damian Lillard stopping by the show. Dame, first of all, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
No problem. I appreciate y'all having me.
I want to go back to the 61-point game and the 22 points that you scored in the fourth quarter. It seems like you've been unconscious and your team has needed every single one of these points. So what's fueling you right now in this moment in the bubble?
Just the same thing that was fueling me when we got here. You know, we came here saying we got to go 6-2 or 7-1, you know, to be in the position that we want to be in. We knew how important these final 3 games were, and especially after the performance I had against the Clippers, you know, that just made me put my head down and come out in attack mode and more aggressive for the last few games just to make sure I put my best foot forward to give us the best chance to win those games. And we was able to get the first 2. Now we just got to finish it off tomorrow.
Well, Adidas showed you some respect by changing the price of your shoes to 61 Dame dollars, obviously. What was your reaction to seeing that happening online?
I'm always down for the knocking the prices down for the shoes. When I first got my signature shoe with Adidas, one of my main things in every meeting was to keep my shoe at a price point where people could afford it. You know, because that's the way I grew up, and I know how it is. So that's important to me. So anytime I see, you know, them catering to that and giving that discount and being courteous to that crowd of people who might come from a situation like mine, it's always appreciated, especially when they can connect it to a great moment in my career.
I'm just thankful that now I can afford to get Jay, Will, Jalen, and Paul Pierce a pair of your shoes now, so I appreciate them knocking the price down for me. So if they're walking around with Dame dollars, that's why. I want to talk a little bit about social justice and change, because that's obviously something that you guys came to the bubble to stand on, use your platform for. On the back of your jersey, it says, "How many more?" What do you want people to understand about that saying?
Well, I chose "How many more" simply because I feel like it's a lot of people who still stand on the opposite side of the movement of the black community and the cry out and the protests and the battle that we continue to fight, and, you know, the lack of understanding, you know, for everything that we've seen, not only on camera, but for, you know, the fact that this country was built on the back of slaves. It's just like, how many more people have to die? How many more situations have to be caught on camera? And how many times do we have to protest before people can understand and be allies instead of being opposed to it and thinking that it's all for nothing? So, I mean, that was a real something that I felt strongly about. So when I saw that it was on the list, I felt really good about wearing that on my jersey.
I know that each one of you guys is kind of zoned in on very specific ways to create change. What are some of those ways that you would like to share and would want others to know about?
Well, one specific thing that I've been working on even before we came to the bubble was just investing in more black business and having more faith in, you know, up and coming, you know, young black male and females who are trying to, you know, reach a level of success, and just sharing my knowledge and what I know from my experience being a professional athlete in the rooms that I've been in and the people that I've been around, and just trying to help them. So that's what my main focus is right now, is pouring back into the people who know me so well and that I grew up around and that I have so much in common with.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.